Class Warfare. This poem corresponds to Chapter 10 of Yuppies Invade My House at Dinner Time, which is titled Of Grape Squeezers and Urinal Cleaners. So this one is really filled with name-calling, which is why I adopted or changed some of those names. But in fact, what really happens in this chapter is a bunch of name-calling on both sides. And so it all kind of starts, at least in the way that this is organized, with, again, from Joseph Trincelita. His title is, What Do You Get When You Put Yuppies into a Grape Squeezer? So then that kind of theme carries out throughout and changes a little bit. But then what happens is someone actually starts to belittle custodians, particularly like someone cleaning a urinal. And so that's where that comes from. And it just kind of goes back and forth. So there's actually, in another chapter, a woman writes in saying that, or I forget the person's gender, writes in saying that their sick aunt is actually uplifted reading all of the drama. And that would be the drama over the feast, actually. But I bring that up because now in that case we have these two different perspectives. And this one was kind of a unique challenge in that I was acting as the niece or nephew trying to see the side of the aunt. And then just recognizing that similar to the Reagan issue, that this is ultimately class warfare, and this is you can see this anywhere. Okay, class warfare. My sick aunt feels uplifted reading your letters, a fanatic for drama, like when the urban elite fight over parking spots. That's sport. I think it's consistent with frantic and terminal masturbation, but the imagination keeps her going. The majority called for a moratorium. This is really a question of old and new, and I feel obligated to ask which she'd really choose. Frankly, I feel a push and pull when I had to defend the demented notion that these catfights should uplift someone who shares my blood, and still maintain that someone can believe that, not be a moron. The psychologist states religious devotion has nothing to do with loud bangs. Petitions will wipe our slates clean and quiet. Democracy is cooperation. Community is unity. And all old things eventually die. In fact, change was around long before condominiums began placating rich soils with something like a conformist mood stabilizer. If this is class warfare, we are all fighting in different iterations of the same drama.